Hey guys! Merry Christmas! It is Christmas Day and I am on Christmas vacation, so I thought I would take a few minutes of my Christmas between doing ceramics and also cooking Christmas dinner to record a video. I already watched episode 7 of Erased like a while ago, like last week or week and a half ago or something like that. And I just haven't had time to sit down and actually film this one. So um, I had like it was finals week. I was grading like a crazy woman, and I also I had jury duty, and that was a thing. So it was. Whew, I'm kind of glad I wasn't picked for that one because it was going to be a rough one. So anyway, and then so yeah, but now I've got time. So let's talk Erased. So I love this show. I just feel like something bad's gonna happen though. It's one of those things where you just as I voluntarily watch it, I feel like I'm just setting myself up for like sadness and disappointment, which is kind of sad. And my nose is really running. So is there a tissue anywhere? I've got wrapping tissue. Then I'd probably get like red all over my face. Um, but I am very glad to be back watching this show. Episode 6 was the one that I got the strike on, and so it was taken down. And I don't know if I still have my reaction to episode 6 because I don't know if you remember a while ago, I had a drive debacle, and so I'm gonna have to look for it and upload it. I'll put it on Patreon for you guys, and also we'll have to put it on Google Drive and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm sorry if I can't get you episode 6. I can rewatch it and give you my thoughts on it, but it won't be a reaction if I obviously can't find. I'm not gonna like, fake a reaction. So okay, I'm sorry. I need tissue. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I have the loudest sneeze. All right, hold on a second. So, all right, so let's talk about, now that I have my tissue, let's do this, let's talk. Let me pull up my notes because I rewatched it again just to make sure I, remembered stuff. All right, so the thing that struck me the most about this episode is that Kenya is really, really intelligent. And I like how he checked to see, like, it's almost like he knows something's up, which in some ways makes me a little suspicious of him. And the fact that he knew to check to see Satoru if he was the same person when he asked about the book, I was just like, it just seems like he knows more than he should. And I know he's very intelligent, but it's like almost suspiciously intelligent. So that kind of makes me think, I don't know. Okay, so for the longest time, I've thought that the teacher is guilty. The teacher is the guy. But now, I mean, I still, like, okay, about 80% of me thinks no, I'm going to say 40% of me thinks it's 50%, 50%. 50% of me thinks it's still the teacher. And then I'm going to say 30% thinks it's Kenya. And I wouldn't have thought that until just like right this episode. So he knows so much. He's just really intelligent. There's something off about him, and I'm not quite sure what it is. And the show has a thing where it kind of like makes you think something else and then kind of fools you about certain things. It's like, oh, is this person guilty? Yes, this person's guilty. Oh, no, he's not. Wait, maybe he's evil, maybe he's not. And it just back and forth. So, but there just seems to be something strange about Kenya. So, and the fact that now he's helping him out, I'm just like, I don't know. So I wonder so in a lot of superhero stories, like there's a villain and then sometimes there's like a secondary villain. So like or you have like the secondary villain that seems like the primary, and then you have like the actual villain. And so I almost wonder if Kenya isn't like the big one for some reason. He has history with Satoru, um, and I don't know. It just feels kind of like, oh gosh, who's the? I'm thinking one of the Spider-Man movies, like the second Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, which I understand is not great, but James Franco's character, who I can't remember what his name actually is, like the character, um, was like a really good friend of Peter Parker's, and then turns out to be like evil. And I almost wonder if, I mean, granted, he chooses evil, but still, I just almost wonder if Kenya isn't being positioned to be that type of individual. So I don't know. This episode also was very adorable and cute, and I love how he kidnaps her, and they set up that like comfy little bus and stuff, and there's laughter, and it's very heartwarming. But then they have the where like the murderer, at least I assume it's the murderer, like comes up to the bus. Now here's the thing, the show sets it up for us to think that the murderer is coming to kill her, that like all the things that they've tried, like it doesn't work, that she's still gonna die that night. So the question is, how did he know that her location had been changed? And the only person who, I guess, the only other people that really knew were his friends. So it's like, okay, could it be one of his friends that's doing it? And you're like, I mean, so time travel would have to be involved. Which I understand some people hate the idea of time travel as a trope, which I'm not wild about it, but for some reason it seems like it would fit. I don't know why. I feel like I'm rambling and jumbled and all this stuff, but there's so many things to think about. It could also just be Satoru's mom, who followed him there and is trying to see what's up, because you can see when he leaves, like, she wakes up. So it's like maybe she's going to like see what he's gotten himself into. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know really what to. So many thoughts. So many. One thing that I did not like about this episode is their treatment of Yuki. Is that his name? Yuki? The guy who was wrongfully accused. And it's like they have framed him as an innocent victim, and then all of a sudden in this episode it's just kind of this weird thing where he has like the blade, and they show a close up of the blade, and Satoru kind of looks like strangely nervous, then all of a sudden he's like, that's great, and it's like, I don't know, it just seems kind of weird the way they would frame that, almost to make him at least make us temporarily think that he is a bad guy. I kind of want them, once you've ruled someone out and frame them as the victim, to kind of be like, nope, he's the victim, like move on, because it kind of makes it hard to guess, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is a very kind of, I don't know, short whatever thing. But that's all I got. So I hope that you enjoy the highlights. And yeah, sorry it's been so long. And I'm going to be watching episodes 8 and 9 and 10 and all the way, hopefully this break, because I've got some time, which is awesome. And I will be cleaning up my house. And then I'll have to take down my Christmas decorations, which makes me very sad. You can see there's like, wreath and garland, and I have my nativity set over there. Sorry, over there. And maybe I'll do a tour of my house and the nativity scene, because, and I'm gonna figure out how to work this stuff and see if I actually like it. I bought a little camcorder. So, and I'll probably do a review on this camcorder. It's a Canon. Yay! And I can see, ooh, there you can see. So yeah, because Okay, I'm gonna say I'm not particularly tech off, tech savvy. Um, but so I kind of want to just do a review of this as like a person who's not tech savvy, how I feel about it. So anyway, all right. Well, yes. Till next time, and thank you so much for supporting me and watching and subscribing and all that stuff. And yeah, I hope you have, if you celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I don't know exactly when Hanukkah is. I should probably look that up. But I hope you have a lovely holiday season, whether it be winter solstice or Hanukkah or Christmas or whatever. So, okay, I'm going to show my ignorance as an American. Do Buddhists have holidays? It just seems like something that would not be a very Buddhist thing. I could be showing my ignorance, and I am sorry. Please show me the error of my ways and tell me, not maybe the error of my ways, but you can inform me. I guess I could just look it up, but yeah. Hmm. All right. Well, that's that. So yes, I'll see you later. Bye.